What big positive change is happening for you right now? Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me, Mystic Mia Moksha, here on the channel of the same name for this highly spiritual, high frequency pick a card reading. We have 7 piles here. You may choose a pile based on the color, the image, the number, the feel, whatever you're drawn to. You could pick more than one pile if you feel guided to, but these are big energies, so I wouldn't pick more than a few. I'm recording this around the Lionsgate portal, 888 portal to be exact. So this reading is meant for a time where there's a lot of energy, like around a portal or around a time of a major astrological event, or even something that's major for you, like a solar return or your birthday, or anytime you kind of feel like there's a big change around the corner and you just kind of want confirmation for your own intuition. So the timestamps are below, and these are timeless readings. And in case you can't tell the pile number to the card, pile 1 is Serendipity, pile 2 is Blessed, pile 3 is New Life, pile 4 is Breathe, pile 5 is Thinker, pile 6 is Exchanging Gifts, and pile 7 is Poised. And that, I want to say thank you so much for supporting my light work. This is all to support everyone else's light work, so I support yours as well. Much love to you, and I hope you enjoy the reading. Hi, beautiful pile 1 with a Serendipity card. I paired it with the malachite crystal here. Let's look at the big positive change coming into your life. Could be more than one. All right, so what needed to be changed, or what were you kind of hoping for? Challenge, Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So I do get this feeling that you are hoping for more love in your life. King of Waters. So I do get that you might have come out of a romantic connection, love connection, whatever the connection was, and you were hoping to revive that connection or get back into it, or maybe things have been kind of going in an uncomfortable direction in your current love relationship, or maybe you kind of had a really rough relationship in the recent past and you're kind of done the healing work, you're ready for new love to come in, or you can't wait for this connection to come back or to be revived. And I'm also getting, it could be hoping for some sort of collaboration. Maybe you want to work with someone in a specific line of work. I'm getting like spiritual or something more creative. Maybe you want to get a group together and do something more creative or intuitive. Get a spiritual group together, or like-minded folks who think the same way, who like to problem solve, who like to be part of the community, to be service to light, whatever it is. I feel like you're hoping that someone would just come in and offer this to you, offer you this job, this career, this change for you. Also a person, a romantic interest, just come in and offer this to you, whether it's someone you're thinking of or someone new. So I feel like this is like kind of where the energies were. Let's see the future energies. What are you manifesting? Where this big positive change is coming in. 8 of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happen at once. Successful multitasking. Sudden events or changes. So I do feel like there's like an explosion of all these things that you want in your life popping off one after another. I feel like it's a lot. It's a lot. But it's a lot of positive things. I'm getting a lot of little positive changes, one after another, maybe all at once, kind of, and it's a little bit overwhelming, but it's like happy. Of course, you're excited. It's just a little overwhelmed. Okay. And 2 of Earth, yeah. Having to kind of adjust to this new version of everything. I feel like there's a lot of little manifestations all happening at once in the very near future right now. It's coming in. You're probably aligning with the energies now. And it's just kind of, I'm getting like trading up for something better. So I feel like whatever it is that you want, you're trading up for something, a better version of that. So if this past love situation is unrequited and it's kind of complete, I feel like you're trading up for a much better connection in love. If you're hoping for a better opportunity in your work or in your career or financially or in terms of your social circle or someone to collaborate with, work with, I feel like when it rains, it pours. I feel like you're getting so much of that. Even if you're looking for like new love to come in or you're open to the possibility of new love coming in, I feel like you get bombarded with a lot of love potentials, and it's kind of like, oh my goodness, where is this energy coming from all at once? But yeah, I feel like you're trading up for something better. It's like, be careful what you wish for, because I feel like you're getting so many opportunities and so many manifestations and so many connections coming in. Okay, so what does this look like now? How is this coming in starting now? The Star card in reverse, I do feel like you get your wish granted. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Yeah. So I feel like this is the moment. I feel like your spirit team is saying, like, keep focusing on the things you want instead of the things that you don't want. You know, if you look around you and you're like, oh, I wish I was in a romantic love situation, think about what it's going to be like in that love situation. Do things that make you feel love in that loving energy, put you in that loving energy, love for yourself, love for your life, love for the things around you. If you're looking for to connect with more like-minded people or to connect with better opportunities with work that resonates with you, I'm getting the work here is mostly like manifestation techniques. 9 of air in reverse. Yeah, it's in your energies right now. The Star card energy, it's in your energies right now. This is all surrounding you. You have a lot of energy, a lot of angels and guides helping you at this time. So you have a lot of potential. You have a lot of potential to do great things and to live a life very authentic to yourself. Right now you are primed. You're primed and ready. So it means that you've done a lot of work already. You've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of prep work. Yeah. To be where you are now. So you are really at this energy of about to like burst onto the scene and really shine in your life. So this is why you probably have had the feeling like something big is around the corner for you. And you're probably wondering what it is. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of little things that's going to pop off one by one. Maybe a few things at a time, maybe many things at a time. It feels like you're trading up. You're trading up for better versions of almost everything in your life, a lot of things in your life, which does indicate a lot of abundance and your financial situation. So I do get good, big fortune. So I do feel like that is going to be the basis of a lot of other things changing your life. So a lot of little things. So I do feel like you're going to be upgrading a lot of the things that you currently already own, material possessions that you already own. You're going to get better versions of that. So I do see for a lot of you moving into a better home or fixing up your home somehow in order to, because I feel like the energy that you're receiving is like so many high frequency, better versions of things, better quality things, better vibration of things. So like in order to house that energy, you need to literally upgrade your house. So I feel like you're going to move to a bigger place or a place with higher frequency land, or you're going to renovate your home or upgrade your physical home in some ways in order to update all the material things in it. And this even means more organic products, more things that resonate with you. You're going to be able to have more things and less things at the same time, if that makes sense. So you're going to be able to buy more things with this increase in finances. So you might get a windfall of money, or a promotion, or a raise of some sort, or you might have your business take off or something of that sort. You might be joining up with someone that is bringing in a huge influx of resources for you as well. Whatever the situation is, I'm getting this huge influx of energy, and because you want to use that money energy for other things, you're gonna start off using this influx of money for other things. 'Cause a lot of people want money for the sake of money, but I feel like you have little things that you want to upgrade. I feel like you look around and you're like, oh, I wish I could get this, or I can get a better version of that, or I can source this from a better place, or I can do that, like, or wish I had more time to spend on this hobby, or to cook more meals, or to go to more places. Like, I feel like whatever these little things are, or like medium-sized things are, you already spent it. You already spent your energies thinking of these things, so it's already yours. And so I feel like the work that you're being asked to do by Spirit is mostly manifestation techniques, the ones that resonate with you at this time, because it's coming in, and it's coming in like a lot at once. I'm getting, you poke a hole in the cloud and then all this rains out. So I feel like it's just like it's around your energies. It's been wanting to kind of manifest for you. And so the Spirit's like, you're almost at the final stages, manifestations, finish it off. So this is a really good time. I know you might be saying, like, I've written manifestations, I've spoken manifestations, I've done many manifestation techniques. Like, you have notebooks of it, you have video proof of it in your history, like all this stuff. Spirit's like, do it now. Try it now and see what happens. It's a really, really prime energy for manifestation for you. If there's the time to do all the manifestation techniques, it's now. Or you can pick one and just stick with that and do that. You don't even have to spend a lot of time doing it, but if you just do it a little bit here and there, it will be so good for you. But around this time, I would spend a day or two just doing that manifestation techniques. A day and a half at least. I'm hearing day and a half. Okay. All right. Yeah, many little things. I'm getting it's a material upgrade. Eight of Strength. This is happening a lot. You're gonna see that you're manifesting a lot of little things. So it's a good time to make those charts again. I know you might have already organized how you're gonna spend money if you got a lot of money, or what you want to visualize the future, but this is a good time to kind of just write realistic small things that you would do if you had a huge influx of money. Literally just go around your home and just be like, hey, I would upgrade this, this kind of TV, this kind of nightstand, or this kind of lamp, or this kind of shampoo, or this kind of sweater, or this, just go around and just write notebooks, pages full of just little things that you would upgrade. This is a time where a lot of big little things like that are going to upgrade. And also things like places you would want to go visit, things that you would want in a home, characteristics of people you would like, the kind of people you would like to work with, and how, just like all the little things, all the little details. This is the time to write all the little details out. They're gonna manifest. A lot of them are gonna manifest like starting now. So it's time to do it. Even like I can tell, just like I'm speaking so much faster in this reading. I don't normally speak this fast, but I'm getting it's because of like how quick this energy is. The Eight of Wands, like things are happening pretty quickly. The Ace of Cups, like things are happening. The Star card, you're getting your wish granted. And I'm getting, as you upgrade all these little things, like it adds up to a change in your energy, which is in turn going to bring in that career opportunity, or that love opportunity, or both in for you by upgrading your home, upgrading all the little things around you. And also, like, I'm getting like little things like you would do for your health, that's going to upgrade your energy. Little things that you do to upgrade your style, upgrade your home, upgrade the physical things around you, increasing the vibration of everything around you. Increasing the frequency of everything around you is going to increase your frequency as well, because it's yours. It's associated with you as your energy as well. All right, so what is Spirit's like kind of advice to you, or what they would like to say for you at this time? Be of service to others. And the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay. You seem to be in a powerless situation that has kept you feeling trapped or stuck, but is that the full truth? Free yourself by shifting your perspective or adopting a new mindset. As you're growing and rising in consciousness, which is what's happening, you're increasing your frequency, and you're increasing the amount of energy you could hold, and you're also increasing the quality of energy you can hold. You're able to hold more high frequency energy and more energy in general. So it's like, everything's being upgraded and like switched out for something better. And it starts with the small things first, and physical small things first for you, Pile 1. So must the ways of your viewing the world and yourself. Connect with the higher self and spirit team to allow for enlightenment that will help you break free from old and stagnant energy. Yeah. When you feel this upgrade in the physical things around you, even like the small detail of physical things around you, you're going to feel deserving. You're going to feel happier. You're going to be like looking around and being like grateful for all these little changes. Be of service to others. I'm getting like, you can't be of service to others until you go through this upgrade. You're being in service to others by being selfish and working on yourself. It's not even selfish. I feel like you're such a selfless person that when this good, positive manifestation energy comes in, you gotta practice it. And the best way to practice it is for yourself. Once you get a handle in it, then you can start figuring out how you want to manifest and what you want to manifest for others. I am getting, because we see your romantic love life, and it could be romantic love if you're already in a loving relationship. It could be just like-minded people, soul family that's coming in. And your life's work. Usually these things, your partner, your soul fam, your spiritual community in general, your network of people, right? And also abundance, and also your life's work, your soul mission, your career or work, whatever. Usually those are the big heavy hitter energies that kind of manifest together or work together in terms of manifestation. So like these things will naturally come together when you kind of put the pieces of the physical things around your life together. Pile 1. So if the Hangman came out in reverse, so you have to remember you're out of that energy of stagnancy. You will be able to manifest. So if you feel like, oh, do I have to do this again? Yes, do it one more time. See what happens. Fill pages of little big things, big things, medium-sized things, people, places, and things. As many pages as you can, and then by the end of the month, see how many things you can cross off already. Not kidding you. Spirit's like, yeah, try it now. So, and this is the best way you can be a service to others. You're not being selfish. Don't feel like you have to help everyone else. Don't worry about what's happening out there. This is your manifestation. This is your chance to upgrade your energies. And when you can do that, and then you use your manifestation techniques, get a handle on it, practice it, then in the near future, when your soul family comes in, your community, or your partner, or this work opportunity, whatever, when that comes in, you'll be ready and able to use your abilities with them to manifest even bigger soul missions and bigger passion projects and bigger life's work with them in collaboration. This is something that's upgrading your energy. You were able to do it alone before. Now it's another level. And it starts with the immediate things around you in your physical home. All right, Pile 1. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. And I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful Pile 2. The Blessed card, and I paired it with this amethyst. We're looking at big positive change that's coming into your life right now. Who knows? It could be more than one. Let's see what's something that you've been kind of wishing for, hoping for, or the issue, something that you wanted to change. Princess of Winter. Okay, it's a Page of Swords. Inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. All right, so I feel like there's an energy of, I wish I wasn't so sensitive. I wish I could say things more easily, communicate more effortlessly. I wish I was able to recall information more easy, or I wish I could not get triggered as easily when someone says something, or lash out, or I wish I had a better control over my emotions, or better control over my intuition, or I wish my intuition was more sharpened and it wasn't like, sometimes good and sometimes not good. So I do feel this energy of like, I wish I was on point more. I wish I was able to be able to communicate easier, recall information easier, read the room or read what's around me easier or faster. Maybe you feel like you have the potential to, but it's like something's keeping me stuck for some reason. Like you can do more if you just didn't kind of trip over your words, or if you were like a bit more funnier or wittier or charismatic, or I'm getting this on and off switch. Like sometimes you have it and sometimes you don't. It's like, oh, I wish I was just like steady and had this energy all the time. Maybe it's confidence. But I'm just getting this energy of like, oh, I wish I was just on point more. 6 of Earth in reverse. Yeah, feeling like people would be like showering you with opportunities if you didn't like mess up then, or mess that up, or took that opportunity, or didn't F that one up, So I do feel like a little bit of like kicking yourself of how things could have been perfect. If like, I think there's a lot of situations in your past where you're like, oh, if I didn't mess it up with that person or that opportunity or that interview or that situation or whatever, like, oh, like I would be sitting pretty right now. I'd be sitting pretty right now, or I'd be like kind of doing much better, or if I could just fix this one thing about myself, then all the doors would open for me. Or if this part of me was stronger, or if this part of my skills or abilities was just a little bit stronger or more consistent. I feel like it's consistency because I got that on and off switch. Like then like nothing would be able to stop me. All right, so yeah, it feels like just being in your power like all the time, not feeling like weak or off at any point. Sometimes you have it and sometimes you don't. When you have it, when it's on, it's like so good though. All right, so whatever that is for you. All right, so what is coming in the future that is going to help you with this situation? What's happening in the future? Ace of Winter. Oh, wow. Okay, that's the Ace of Swords. So, like, very clear communication, very direct line to source energy. So you're going to be able to, access information very quickly, promptly, and exactly the information you need, not just the information around what you need, and then you have to figure out what the actual message is, kind of thing. So a heightened intuition and a heightened ability to recall information. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to be able to communicate clearly and accurately, and you're going to have access to so many good ideas that you're not going to know which one to choose. So you're going to have like an abundance of good ideas, great ideas. A lot of great ideas mixed in with some good ideas. And you're just going to be like, which one should I do first? So I feel like maybe if you had like a creative block, if you had like a writer's block, like that's going to be cleared up really soon. If you felt like you didn't know what direction to go in with the skills that you have, everything you've been through, I could feel like some of you're just kind of like, all right, I went through so many unique experiences, good and bad. I've come out the other end. I saw the light at the end of the tunnel and kept going, and I'm here now. But I just don't know what direction to that would best use my skills and abilities and personality and looks and interests and passions and all that, right? You're going to get the clarity. You're going to get the clarity, and you're going to be able to, because of that confidence, it's going to be so powerful that you found exactly what path you're supposed to go on, and it makes everything make sense. Everything that you worked for, all the experiences, skills that you've learned, knowledge that you've learned, and all the things that you went through all come together and make sense. That's coming up for you, pile 2. 8 of Water. Yeah, closing out a cycle. Yeah. I do get the energy of as soon as that path is uncovered for you, as soon as you know what that path is and it's very clear, and it's locked in, I feel like you're going to leave your old life and the old version of yourself. I feel like all the paths you've been on were leading to this, and it's very clear and obvious to you, and you want to lock it in right away, and you're ready to make whatever big moves you need to make in order to make that happen. All right, so what's happening now? How is this energy coming into your life now? Seven of Winter. Wow. All Swords cards. So I do feel like you're very smart. Very smart. You're very good with communication. So it's kind of funny because you know those people who are really good at something feel like they're not. It's because they're always pushing themselves in that way because people expect that of them. So I feel like people expect you to be a very good communicator, very charismatic, very worldly and knowledgeable about things, very learned, very you're able to talk on many different topics. You're like the facts guy or the facts person. You're able to recall facts, or you're really good at math or logic and reason, conceptual ideas, philosophy, even spiritual ideas. Not seeing things. There's a better choice. Not seeing things clearly. Running away from the truth. Yeah. So I do feel like it's. Right now, you might get an opportunity and you know it's not the right one. You know you're meant to do something better and bigger than what comes in. So I do feel like you're getting tested really quickly. You already have the power to overcome it. You've already come so far. So this isn't even a test for you. It's just like a no-brainer. Very obvious. That's how clear you're becoming on your path. To be clear on your path is to be very clear on what's not right for you. So if you're still questioning and unsure when opportunities come into your life that you're, not sure about, then you're not sure about what you actually want, right? So this opportunity comes in and you're like, absolutely not. That's not for me. It might be something with more money or something that you like or something that could be stable and long term. But if it's not for you, it's not for you. And if you know, you know. And that's kind of a test for yourself that when the right opportunity does come in, which is in the near future, you can discern it and you can feel it, in your bones and all throughout your body. This is my opportunity. This is my path. And as soon as you do, you cut your losses. You cut the old life behind. I don't know what that means exactly for you, but I feel like pile 2, they're not giving any too many specifics. So I feel like this is very specific to each person that watches this pile. But I do feel like it has to do with communication, creativity, leadership, bringing your ideas out there, writing skills, communication skills, speaking skills, public speaking skills, communicating through art forms, music, or some other creative form. In the way you organize things, way that you create systems. It could be media related, social media related. It can definitely be it could definitely be something to do with the use of the internet, an online business. It could be business, even war. It could be It could be political career. It could be, something along those lines. Bringing ideas out there is the main thing. And the thing is, you're very quick-witted. You're intelligent. You think differently. You're very perceptive. You're very, very smart. You're very, very intelligent. You know a lot about a lot of things. And you're a great communicator. But I feel like you always feel like you can do better. Okay. I feel like it's because you don't have proof of it, and so that's what kind of makes you feel like you're not good enough, but you are. And the proof is coming now. I feel like it's like You know, we've been kind of brainwashed to think that like physical outward public success is the only way you can prove that you have these skills or abilities and that you're good at it and that other people recognize it. But you know, you can be an awesome comedian. You could be one of the greatest comedians in the world, but never get on the world stage and just make the people around you laugh, you know? And you can be better than some of the best comedians out there, but you know, that wasn't your path. That's not what you want to do. Like, the proof is in the amount of people you made laugh, and you know, how perfect it was, like, you know, your timing and everything. And you could do it to an audience of like your family and friends are 500 or 500 million, but it doesn't really matter. It's just like, you know, in the 3D world, we measure and have confidence in abilities based on how much other people can give us approval or recognition. So you're like so good at your communication skills or bringing ideas out there in whatever form, but I feel like you're like looking for proof, or the best way to, and I feel like even like finding the best way to use your skills and abilities is just another way to be like, how can I get famous, or how can I get really successful, or how can I get a lot of money doing what I love to do, for proof's sake, because that's the way that, you know, 3D people kind of think. It's hard to get out of that mindset when you've been born into it, right? Hierophant, oh wow, in reverse. Yeah. I do, because I'm not getting much love energy. I feel like that's not something you gotta worry about. You're very charismatic. You can get it. That's not the issue. I feel like you're looking to rework some big systems. I feel like you want to be a mover and shaker, and you want to make a big change in the world. You want to upgrade something that people look at and be like, hey, like that was a really good system, or that was organized really well, or that was a really good idea. We should have that everywhere. So I do feel like you want to be someone who kind of leaves their mark in the world by having an idea take off. But I feel like you have more than one good idea. But you're like, I just need that one idea. Well, guess what's coming through? That one really good idea. Even though you'll have many at once come through, I feel like you're going to take one and really run with it. And I feel like you reach success so quickly with this one idea that you're probably going to be traveling a lot for it. You're probably going to be traveling a lot to for the business, or to implement it, or show people how to use it, or do it, or talk to people about this idea, or, you know. I also get that you're probably going to move. You're probably going to move to an area that's more beneficial for this business, or for this career, or this like soul mission work. If you're single, I do feel like you're going to meet someone right after you say no to this opportunity that's not right for you. Because as soon as you know what you want in one thing very powerfully, like this is my life, this is who I am, this is what I'm meant to do, once you're very clear and certain about that in one area of your life, it usually trickles over to other areas of your life. So I feel like you're going to find the one immediately after you say no to that opportunity that's not right for you. Or if you're seeing someone, you know, you're going to either say yes or no to them. Because I feel like you're like, okay, if they're supportive, they're the one. If not, move on and you find the next person really quickly. I feel like you just want, you know, everything else in your life to be set up in order to focus on this one idea. That's like the main thing that you're going to be focusing on for the next little while anyways. Because with the 2-2 here, I'm also getting that like you have more than one idea, but I think you just want to get at least one idea off the ground before you entertain the others. All right, pile 2, let's see what Spirit is saying would be helpful at this time for you. Time to level up, yeah. I feel like this is your energy saying like, oh, I need to I need to do better. I need to do better. I need to level up. I need to level up. I need to show people who I am. It's you talk to yourself. Like, you need to show yourself that you have you're a master at this, that you're really skilled at this, that you're really talented, that you're really awesome, right? You already kind of know this, but you kind of want external validation in order to like accept your own beliefs about yourself, and people sometimes say that's unhealthy. Like, it's unhealthy if you want it for everything all the time, but every once in a while it's kind of healthy. It's not unhealthy to get external validation, and like, because we grew up in such a 3D mindset, like we were born in that kind of 3D world, it's sometimes hard to get out of it. And so to have confirmation here and there, it doesn't hurt. And it's not for something like you're being too needy in. And it's something that gives you so much confidence that, like, as you go on being more successful and implementing more of your ideas, even when you fail, or even when an idea goes through but it's not as successful as the last idea or whatever, it doesn't phase you, because it's built the confidence in you that you're like, okay, whatever, some things work out better than others and whatever. So I feel like you just needed that one big push, and this is what it is, like a one big confirmation, recognition, and it's gonna like allow you to be kind of like set in your confidence for life for the most part. And Three of Wands, all your work is beginning to pay off. Yeah, as what you've been manifesting is right on the horizon. Opportunities for further development of your vision is being made available to you. Keep your sights on what you're creating. Don't allow yourself to be limited only by what you can see. Now is the time to dream big and allow yourself to explore all the possibilities. Yeah. Don't settle, I'd say. And like, really just let all the ideas come through. You'll know with all your being when it's the right idea to go all in on. And you'll know because you were very confident in knowing this pretty good opportunity wasn't for you. Or that, like, could be made better if you have to renegotiate or make it more you. Or pass and not be filled with doubt or regret, All right, pile 2, I hope this was informational and helpful. And if it resonated and you liked it, I really appreciate a comment. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 3, with a new life card, and I paired it with the fluorite crystal. We're looking at a big positive change happening for you now. So let's see what was like kind of the issue, or what you wanted to change, or what's something that like was one way and it's going to be a different way now. A 5 of Winter. Walk away from dishonest association, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. So I do feel like there are people that are leaving your life, people that weren't for your highest and best good, that weren't serving you for your highest best good, that weren't pushing you to be better, that wasn't giving you the love and support and the energy and resources that you needed, or they no longer give you that. This could be a romantic relationship, this could be friends, this could be coworkers, a company, it could be a neighborhood, it could be family relationships. It feels like you've outgrown some of these energies, or they kind of can't give you any more than where you're at right now. Like you kind of need folks from your level of thought, energy, success, or better than you, so they can push you. And it feels like there's some people that may have been dishonest around you as well, and so those people are going to be cut off. And I'm getting liars, cheaters, and dishonest folk. So people who have been kind of taking a little bit off the top kind of thing, just not completely dishonest, maybe not complete liars, but, they're not bringing your energy up. They're just slightly below your energy. And so those people are going because you need to have your energy going way higher than this, what these people can, supply. Sun card, wow. Yeah, you're going places, pile 3, and you know it. And it kind of sucks when you know that people around you have been kind of maybe holding you back now. Maybe not intentionally. Maybe they are loving, kind people, or they are as nice as they can be. They're giving as much as they can be. That's for some folks. Some folks are just completely dishonest, negative vibes, don't resonate with you, but you just kept them around. So I'm getting like a mix of both of these kinds of people around you. And it's just like you need more. You need to be able to move to what's next. And, in order to do that, you need to be around like energy people or people with like a even higher frequency energy than you, so that you can move to where you're supposed to be. Because you're meant to shine. You're meant to do big things, right? You're meant to really come on stage at this time, and like enough is enough. When it's time, you gotta make the cut, and so the universe is gonna step in to help you do this. So what is the big change happening? What's changing very significantly in your life? What's the future look like? Princess of Summer, okay, that's a Page of Cups. Gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience. Invitations to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Yeah, exactly everything we just said. Literally new relationships. So you're gonna find yourself in a romantic love situation that suits you so much better than anything in your past ever has. Invitation to social events, so new kind of scene, new group, new people, new networking. You might be moving to a new place or moving to a new workplace or connecting with new groups online or in person. It just feels like a lot of socializing going on, and with the right people that can connect you with the right things and the right people as well. Compassionate friend that you can share your concerns with. I also feel like you're getting a really platonic soulmate level friend coming in, someone who you can rely on. They can share their ear, they can share their home, they can share their heart. Someone who's going to be there for you, when you call. I forget who said this. I feel like it was a comedian, but it's like there's like 3 types of friends or something. And there's one friend that if they're calling you in the middle of the night, they like look at who it is and then they put the phone away. Or someone who just like doesn't even bother picking up. And then, or like answers a call and it's just like, yeah, like, you can figure it out, you can get help. And there's a friend who, once they see your call in the middle of the night picking up your phone, they're putting up their pants already and they're ready to be like, hey, where are you? Where do I need to go? So I feel like that's the kind of person you're meeting platonically, and a romantic situation coming in too. So a new relationship. So if you're not in a romantic relationship right now, I do feel like there's a new romantic relationship coming in for you, along with a platonic soulmate friend, along with a lot of new social groups. And this is going to be very advantageous for you, for not just career, but also to be bantering with like-minded folks. It helps you kind of expand your mind, expand your ideas, and expand you in a lot of different ways. I call it life's work, because this is people you can talk to about like emotional things going on, personal projects you have going around your life, or things that you want to work on in your house and things like that. So it does feel like a really good groups of people coming in for you. A lot of good relationships, even one-on-one relationships. A lot of good people coming in, and I feel like you need that. You need that to kind of be in the your energy. I feel like you're kind of been existing in an energy below you, and you need to be in a higher energy. It's like you're shining now, and it's like whether you want it to or not, shining this brightly is gonna let these people go, whether you want them to or not, they're gonna naturally just leave. They can't handle that much light. And it's going to naturally bring in these folks. But there's something happening in your life specifically right now that Spirit's like, they got to go. They got to go now. You have to shine. You have to go on stage now. So there's a particular reason this is all happening at this time. Wow, moon. Oh my goodness. Sun and moon. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a life-changing kind of, positive change for you happening right now. This is a complete overhaul of your connections with people. Wow. So let's see what's happening right now. How are these changes coming in, and how can you see it now? With this kind of change of, new life. It's basically like a new life. It signifies that you probably changed so much internally. That's why you're shining so bright, and it's like you're being called for like a higher purpose, like a higher life experience, and so which is like your soul mission. And so it's being mirrored and reflected in your external environment with people first, and then it kind of is gonna bring you to a lot of places. Watch all these people that you meet, and the resources, and the way that you network and the things come together. It's gonna bring you to your meaningful life work. Okay, the 10 of Summer. Oh wow, the 10 of Cups. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Yeah. So this is starting to come in now. And it's going to be kind of overwhelming because I feel like you meet all these people kind of at once. So I wouldn't be surprised if you find a group of people online, or if you move to a new area and just everything resonates, or you meet one person that introduces you to a lot of people, and these people become your best friends, almost like family. Or you meet you made a friend, and then through that friend you meet this group, and you meet the love of your life in that friend group as well. It could be a community project, it could be a new workplace, it could be a passion project that brings all you together. Whatever it is, it's something. It could be just something random, but it feels like you find this group, and this group also kind of allows you to meet more people outside of the group as well, and the right people, the right opportunities, the right resource connects. Yeah, it does feel like a new life, because it feels like this is how you're meant to live life. This is how you're supposed to connect with other people. This is how you're supposed to connect with people in your community that you don't even know that well. They're being kind, they're like-minded, so they have the same morals, or they, work towards making things better for everyone involved, and, check up on people, even the people that you don't know. But also just having the right people in your life. It feels like you're being seen, you're being acknowledged, your skills are being put to use in the best way possible. You get to work on the things that you really, really want to work on. And people aren't a distraction, they're actually support, and they actually get to help you on the things that you are working on. They understand it, they get it. So whether this is in work or in your community, your neighborhood, your family life, your friend's life, whatever it is, it feels like your social life, it goes through a huge transformation. Just the people in your life completely transforms, and that is just a indication of how you've completely transformed. And it wasn't maybe throughout your life you've changed friends, or you changed your relationship with people you've known forever. Here and there, you got closer to some people and less close to other people. Some people you completely cut off. Some people you see again once in a while. Whatever the situation is. But when these groups of people come in for you, pile 3, it's a huge confirmation that you're in a completely different playing field right now. You've entered a whole new reality for yourself. And you might not even tell your old friends and family connections for a little while, because of it's going to cause a lot of jealousy. Right off the bat, I can feel it. like, they're not going to be able to understand it. They're not going to understand why, like, what you did to deserve this, you know, like that kind of feeling. But it's like, you know what you did to level up your energy. 3 of Earth, the repeating 3s here. The 5 to the 10 also indicates that, like, it's like your experience in life doubles. It's like you can experience more in life, like almost double the amount that you've been experiencing before. You have more energy. You have people who kind of give back your energy that you extend to them. You're getting more energy back from the things that you work on. You get to experience more. Your life is more fuller. It feels like that because you're doing the right things, the right people, and the right kind of work, you know, and the right kind of environment, the right kind of things. That's why it feels like each day is like, and each week and each, like, your life is just more filled. 3 of Earth here. Yeah, I do feel like you're going to be working with a lot of these people, but not just working, like, yeah, physically working on different ideas that you have to improve the world or the community or whatever, but also things that you want to work on in terms of inner work. It's going to be so surprising to you that you have at least 2 other people, your partner and your soulmate friend, platonic soulmate friend, that are able to connect with you so deeply that you can do inner work with them in a way that you haven't done with other folks. And these are the people I'm getting, like, at least like 2 or 3, maybe 4, but 2 or 3 people that you're very, very close to, that you can really do deep inner work with and really expand your soul, because I feel like you've reached like a ceiling with a lot of people that you've been with, that you've now added onto your life, people that can help you grow even more further than you ever could before. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say to you at this time to kind of bring this energy in more easy and quicker for you. No more playing it small. Yeah, keep the mindset of, like, yeah, stop playing it small. Whatever you're doing for work, whatever you're doing for your Friday nights, whatever you're doing for after you're done with work, or your daily schedule right now, or the kind of events that you go to, birthday events, wedding events that you go to now, no. Done. No, not playing it small anymore. When you ball out now, you're going to be balling out. When you go to wedding events, it's like what you expect. You're either very, very close and it's very intimate and very personal and very beautiful, or it's like, the most extravagant weddings, or the most important weddings for you. Maybe it's people that you very admire so much, and they are like celebrities to you, but now they're like your friends, kind of thing, like in different fields and different lines of work. Like you're in that arena now. What you do for vacations, what you do for work, different playing fields. No more playing it small. You had to keep envisioning that, because even if you get like a small fraction or like a small version of how big you're dreaming, at least that's a huge step up from where you were. It's definitely moving you forward. So you gotta stop thinking about, how can I make more money doing this thing, or how can I get a raise at this company I don't even like, or how can I make this friendship work better, that where there's nothing like left for you to even talk about, or they're just like not supportive anymore. Like, you gotta cut that out. You gotta plan big. What do you want? You want big potluck type family dinners weekly or every month with your favorite people, time around the fire pit, with your favorite people, not these people that you don't connect with. You just, things come out of their mouth and you're like, what am I doing here around these people? What am I doing with my time in my life? Right? Like that kind of energy, like it's completely flipped. Only the best of the best around you at this time, and when you know it and you believe it, you can see it, and then it's going to translate into other things in your life as well. No more playing it small. You deserve bigger and better, and you know it. You don't have to be shy about it. You don't have to put other people down for it. You just know what you need and what you deserve and what you want to grow and expand. So there's nothing wrong with that. And King of Wands. You are born to lead and intuitively know how to direct your own destiny while being a guiding light for others. Maintain a sense of maturity, self-responsibility, and passion for the life you are setting. Yeah. You naturally inspire those around you, with many looking to you as an example for their own life journey. Be mindful, and at this position of power should be wielded with grace. Yeah. So I'm getting like, yeah, don't put other people down. Just recognize that, like, you know, you belong in this league, and you know, you might want to wait a second to kind of share with the people that matter to you the most in this previous life that you have. But like, it'll come to the point when you integrate your energy into this new life that you won't even have to say anything. They'll understand. They'll see the people that you're hanging out with. They'll see the kind of work that you do, the people that you work with or live around, and they'll just get it. Like, yeah, that's pile 3. They're meant for this life. That resonates. Like, it makes sense to them, and they won't give you a hard time for it, or they won't be jealous. They'll just be like, yeah, they did something right, and I know what they did. Because they're leading by example. It's like, this is how they're living their life. This is what they stand for. This is what they're doing. It'll make sense to them. You don't have to say a word. So just take the time, Spirit saying, like, this is coming in now, to assimilate with these energies before kind of telling your secret to everyone, you know? Like, when things are, like, I'm just budding and just manifesting, that's the time where people can, like, evil eye it and put negative energy towards it, even if it's by accident, just out of jealousy. So you want to wait a few months, at least a few months, to kind of really integrate into this energy before telling other people about it. But I would recommend a little bit longer. Yeah, pile 3. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, welcome to your new life. Enjoy, have fun, celebrate, and yeah, I don't have to tell you twice. I feel like someone's handing you a drink and pulling you over to the fire and showing you a bunch of people that are waiting to greet you and talk about these ideas with you and hang out with you next weekend and go on this vacation with you next month and collaborate on this work idea tomorrow. So beautiful new things coming in for you, pile 3. So I hope this resonated. If it did, I really appreciate a like or comment, or really like to know. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 4 with the Breathe card, and I paired it with a sodalite crystal. Let's look at the big positive change happening for you right now. So let's start with, like, what was the issue? What needed to be changed? Or what did you want to change? Life experience. Oh, wow. So this is the Tower card. Wow. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities, is coming your way. Wow. An important life-changing event. It's one situation that completely changes everything for you from here on out. So what is this big change coming in? Ace of Water. Oh, wow. So a really beautiful opportunity. I feel like it's being extended to you. So I feel like this is kind of like grace from God, like a miracle that happens, where it's just kind of like faded. It's kind of like out of your hands. You couldn't have planned this. It's lucky. You have luck on your side, pile 4. And I feel like it allows you to breathe. I feel like, you might have been doing a lot of work to kind of move your life in a positive direction forward, and it felt like nothing was working, nothing was paying off, and you feel like, yeah, I know, you trust the universe, you trust yourself, like, I know if I work hard enough, I know if I keep taking steps and doing the inner work and doing everything, that, like, eventually something will come of it. But you're kind of looking at your life right now and being like, or you were looking at your life and like, what though? Like, what more can I do? Like, what can I add on to it? Where can I do more work? Where can I do more inner work or physical work or take action? Or what can I change? Like, I feel like you're like a risk taker. If you need to take a risk, you're able to do that. You're not against, like, making big moves if you feel it's right, it's for the right reason and going in a good direction. So this is like a feeling that like a miracle comes in. I feel like you're not even expecting it. Like, you're like, I'm willing to do what it takes. Like, just tell me the next step. Just tell me what I need to do. You're doing inner work. You're doing spiritual work. You're doing research. You're talking to people. You're putting yourself out there. You're staying in. You're doing this and that, working out, getting healthy. Whatever it is, talking to the right people, releasing things out of your life, changing things, keeping things the same, whatever. You're doing a lot of things, right? This comes out of nowhere. Like, it feels like it just comes out of the blue. And it's a situation that opens up so many opportunities for you. What is this opportunity? What is the main thing changing? Let's look into the future. What are you gonna be seeing in the future with this big change, positive change that happens? Ego. Oh wow. So we got the Devil card here. It's funny because, like, yeah, the Devil comes before the Tower, 15 and 16. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. I do feel like you get a lot of material wealth. You get a lot of success, prosperity, and status. You get to flaunt. You know, I feel like this is kind of warning, like, oh yeah, like, remember where you came from, remember what you had to do to get here, don't forget who you are when all these things come through. But I don't think you're going to. I think you're going to have such ease and confidence in your trust in the universe, in your manifestation abilities, and trust in yourself, and knowing that you're living life the right way, the way that you're meant to live it, and that everything's happening for a reason, and that, you know, when your intuition is saying something, it's right. When you feel like you're supposed to go a certain path, you're right. When you're doing the work for a manifestation, that it's working. When you pray to God, when you trust God, when you trust the universe, and you do the right things, like, you're working, co-creating with source energy. So I do feel like you're getting a lot of physical, material, financial abundance. Which some say could be like ego, but you didn't get there by ego. You're willing to do the work. It's not ego. It's like a knowing that this abundance was already yours, but you also did the work for it, and you're like, I feel like you lack ego. You have a strong one. You know how to be a strong character when you need to be. But it feels like, I don't know, this feeling of like, yeah, this was always mine, and at the same time, it's not mine. You're able to handle paradoxes really well, which is like how you ascend from duality, is to be able to see both sides of the issue, both sides, and like raise above it, be both or neither. Wow, okay. So what else are we getting? Yeah, Empress. Wow. I do feel like you're living good. You're living really good. Like, I feel like you can get the best of the best. You know, the best healthcare, the best like materials for clothing, the best brands, the best quality of everything that you use or consume. I feel like you don't use it like, yeah, I don't. You don't use it negatively. You use it a way to express your creativity, to, like, you know, if you get to get a really, really nice home, you get to make it yours. You get to express yourself through your home, through your clothes, through your food, through your what you want to experience, your hobbies, your interests, your travel. You get to really express yourself so fully, and it's not in a selfish way, and it's not in an egotistical way. It's like you're living your best life. And there's no negative emotions attached to it, no shame, no guilt, and nor should there be. You know, very high frequency energy still. Gratitude for everything that you experience, but then the joy of experiencing that, you know, being really connected to source energy while you're in that energy. And of course, while you go through these experiences, if there's a way you can help someone or just do some good for the world, like you do it, but you do it in small ways. Like I feel like people have such visions of grandeur, and it's like at the sacrifice of their happiness, or the sacrifice of expressing who they truly are. So it's kind of like living in that on that thin line of like, yeah, living a very extravagant lifestyle, but still caring for others in the world in a way that's like very healthy. Because you are meant to live your best life, and you are meant to express yourself as creatively as possible, and also be philanthropic and in service to light. But it's like, just because you're one doesn't mean you can't be the other, you know? So you have to live in that place that's above duality. And I feel like you got it. You got a really, really good energy here. You know, we usually associate physical material things with the masculine energy, but we have this really strong goddess, like feminine energy here. And I feel like the physical manifestation of the feminine energy is like really, really good health, really, really being taken care of emotionally and spiritually as well. And being very abundant in your energies and sharing that abundance, but also being good at receiving abundance. So a lot of people have an issue, like they're like, they overkill with like helping other people. It's like, I want to help other people. I want to help other people, but that energy is just mirroring a lack within yourself. Like, I wish more people can help me in the way that I'm helping other people. Like, I wish more people out there were helping as much as I was, or you know, I'm helping all day, but then like I have nothing left for myself. But there's an energy where it's like, you have to be able to receive, you know. So I feel like you get really good at receiving insight, information, and abundance from the divine, and then you can in turn use that for your own expression and the way you're meant to live life, but also share that abundance with others. And you don't have to give it all away. If you give all the abundance you receive away, then you're not going to receive more abundance, or you don't know when you're going to receive that abundance, right? You have this really good healthy system, and you figured it out somehow. Powerful, you figured it out. Really good manifestation technique, or just like receiving energy technique. You figured out how to kind of get that supply line straight from source energy into your physical surroundings. Yeah. Apparition I'm getting. Okay, you're able to make things appear. Lucky. You have luck on your side. That is a gift. That is definitely a spiritual gift. Luck is a spiritual gift. You can have luck as a superpower. I feel like you figure out how to wield that superpower. Wishing well chakra, I'm hearing. I don't know, something, you figured it out. You got it. You figured out how to do it. All right, let's see what's happening right now in your life in order for this to start coming in. What's happening in your life right now for this future to happen? Prince of Summer, which is the Knight of Cups. Romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So I do feel like with the Ace of Water here, I do feel like you have like someone coming into your life, or some opportunity coming into your life that is like very emotionally fulfilling. So this is someone who's going to be able to fill your cup. You fill theirs, but I feel like there's like a fountain. Like I feel like being with this person, you two are both so divinely connected that you figure out a way to create a fountain together. Like they had a cup and you had a cup, but somehow you two come together and you create a fountain, and it's like overflowing with love energies and divine white light and divine love energies that allows the both of you to manifest like crazy. Yeah, there's something that just hits right with this person, and it just feels like everything clicks in place and you two figure out how to make things happen, manifest things, call things, pray for things. You figure out a technique and it just works so well for the two of you. All right. Hanged Man. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I'm like, oh, I think you two kind of like keep it to yourselves for a little bit, you know, at least for like, and manifest all the things that you want and like kind of get to a place where you're kind of steady in that energy before you start giving a helping hand to everyone around you. Again, not selfish. It's what's needed. Like if you want to keep this fountain running, you gotta figure out how to keep the fountain running. And so you're gonna focus on just the two of you for a while. If you already are in a romantic situation, this could be a platonic soulmate friend coming in, or soul family coming in for you, or a really good business partner. I do feel like it's someone on your own level, not like a teacher or mentor, or yeah, it's not someone who has like above you in energy. They're kind of very at the same place. And it's a combination of you two like bringing your energies together that creates this kind of abundance energy. Yeah, you two kind of like learn to wield it really well. Hold the energy, call in this energy, bring it in, hold it, and wield it. I feel like that's why Spirit's like, yeah, ego. Like, it takes a second to kind of be able to have that much power and have that much energy at your fingertips and not become like a crazy psychomaniac, you know, egotistical narcissist kind of, or just like power hungry crazy person, a control freak, right? Like you have to kind of like, I'm getting that scene from like Lord of the Rings when what's her name, Galadriel, like sees a ring and is like tested, and like she goes through that like scene where she's like, I can rule them all, I can rule the world or whatever, and so, like the darkest part of her comes out. I feel like that's the kind of energy that comes through with you and your person, or your small group of people, where both, like, you know, both of you are kind of tested. Your shadow self, is really, really tested, and like it's like only lasts for a second, but it's like you two kind of have to go through that in order to be like, yeah, I trust myself with this much power at my fingertips, and I trust the divine gave it to me for a reason. I trust myself that I can wield this much power in a way that's in the name of light. And yeah, it definitely seems like you get there. But I do feel like the two of you kind of hang back a little bit. No hurt, there's no shame in having a little bit of fun at first, you know, manifesting a lot of fun things, a lot of expensive things, a lot of things you've always wanted to try, or positions you always wanted to hold, or experiences you always wanted to have, and things that you always wanted to buy, all those kinds of things. Totally cool. No shame in that. It's when you get pushed to your limits, and when you get pushed to the dark side of having that much power and what you can do with it. That's the test, and both of you will go through it together, or the group of you will do it together. For most of you, it's like the two of you. It's like you and your person, your partner. But for others, it's like you and your like immediate soul fam. But yeah, once you get through that test, then you know everything's just illuminated, and you know it changes your perception of the world. It's like a paradigm shift. You see things much different. You don't worry about things. Fears disappear. You know, money can do a lot. Money can change the way you interact with your surroundings for sure. It could definitely put you in a different state of mind. You talk differently with other people. You behave differently. You worry less for sure. But there's like another whole set of challenges that come with a lot of that: money, status, material wealth, financial wealth. But I feel like the two of you really handle it well. You kind of already went through this very, very strongly, and you know this pile is for you. If you already dealt with some of these energies before, what would you do with a lot of power? What would you do with a lot of money? How would you handle situations like this or that or the other thing? What would you use it for? How can you make yourself keep in check? What would you do to make sure you'll always be that way? Or how can you stay away from the influence of other people in those ranks? Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like it's material. It could be a job opportunity. It does seem like love comes in. I saw 7373 just a little bit ago, and that energy talks about personal growth and like cherish your romantic, platonic, and familial relationships. So there's the energy of just appreciate the people you have in your life. Appreciate the people you have in your life, and that energy, that power, that money, that status will be continue to be yours. So as long as you don't forget about the important things, like specifically the people in your life, you'll be good. You'll be set. Yeah, allow the flow of abundance to shower upon you. Yeah, your creative energies have been activated. Express yourself with joy and enthusiasm. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely getting the energy of that was Joanne's Sacred Scribes. You're meant to use that energy and be unlimited with your creative potential with it. So there's no negative emotions attached to receiving this much abundance. In fact, you figure out a way, both of you, to keep that abundance energy flowing, and how to keep accelerating it and kind of flowing your ideas and creativity into the world in positive ways, just by expressing yourself. I think that's how you keep your ego in check. It's just by like, is this authentically me? Is this what does this resonate with me? This is what I want to do. This is what I want to work on. Yeah, put that artwork out there, put that music out there, put those ideas out there, put that invention out there, or that innovative idea or new way to organize this, or whatever it is, the new way to heal this or to work with this issue. Like, put it out there. If it resonates with you, put it out there, and that's how you'll know. That's how you'll keep the abundance flowing. But I do feel like it goes deeper than that, and like it's very specific to you. I'm in the belief that everyone has their own unique way of manifesting. It's usually like the big manifestation techniques that are out there, they work generally, but like it's like kind of how it works for you, what resonates with you. Some people like to write things down, some people like to speak it out loud, some people like to visualize it every day, some people like to do it once in a while, some people like to have a visual board, some people like to have, I don't know, rituals or whatever. Like, it's supposed to be like kind of tailor-made for you. Like, you're supposed to kind of figure out what works for you and kind of edit it into how it like fits in with your perception of the world. That's how the manifestation technique is going to work best for you. But I feel like you used to figure it out, this person coming in you, and I do feel like it's like a romantic partner for most people. Yeah, this opportunity that comes in might be just that person coming into your life, and they might be the one who asks you out first, or it could be a work situation or some sort of financial opportunity. But I feel like it's like with the Ace of Water, something that you love. So it might be an opportunity to work in a place that you've always wanted to work at, or work in the field that you always wanted to work in, and a new career, or it's something new. It's something new and something you've always wanted to do. So it could be a romantic love situation coming in, or it could be something else, like a work opportunity or a project opportunity. That leads to this person coming in, that leads to all this manifestation and extreme amount of wealth and prosperity. Yeah, you definitely have luck on your side pile 4, so you can breathe. Just breathe and just be grateful for what you have now. That's all you can really do. Let's see what Spirit says can help you right now. Don't you dare dim your light. Yeah, just keep that love energy going. It's kind of like you know, be okay with the energy of you might not have control of your life right now. And being okay with it, but not only being okay with it, but being happy with it. See if you can do that for right now. You know, because like sometimes it's like, oh, you have free will. Like, yeah, you can only control the things that like are around you. You can control your emotions, or there's only certain things that you can control, and that's fine. But imagine having like no control over anything right now. You know, whatever happens, happens. Um, and then just being grateful for what you already have. It's kind of like, I don't know, there's two ways about it. Like, you might have free will, but there's also destiny. If you think about it, everything that is, was, or will be has already existed. So it's kind of like you don't have any control anyway. But then it's like, oh, but you make decisions, and that decision creates a new timeline or a new path, new possibilities, new connections to people, places, and things. Like, what do you mean? So it's a bit of both. It's kind of crazy, you know. You have to get above that duality thinking. Yeah. So at this time, it's like it'd be probably okay to be in that energy of, I'm not in control of everything, and I like everything in my life right now. So that works. Or, you know, however you want to think about it. Don't dim your light, but get into the energy of like being in the moment and being carefree and lessening the control over things. Letting things be random, letting things just happen, play out, see what comes through. I mean, of course, do your daily responsibilities and everything, but it feels like be open-minded for something just coming in and completely changing your life. I feel like for some of you that's really easy. For others of you that's really like hard to put your trust into that energy. Yeah, but this is the time to do it. If there was a time. 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness. Wow. Complete happiness and harmony are yours, as your inner journey has helped you create a life of hearth and home that embodies joy, abundance, and love. You're in alignment not only with yourself, but those around you as well. A harmonious and loving relationship with your sacred partner or deep soul connection feels fulfilling, yeah, and joyful. Keep your path of emotional abundance by following your heart and inner guidance. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that just summed up the whole reading. It's right there. So, just keep yourself happy. Whatever makes you happy, whether that's people, places, things, work, whatever. Keep yourself in a good, happy place. Just be happy with what's going on with your life right now. I feel like you know, everything's happening for your highest best good. Whatever happens today, tomorrow, that's, you know, it's meant to be. It's for your highest best good. And yeah, I would, you know, expect the unexpected. Just keep yourself in that high frequency, in that like really loving place. Do whatever you need to do. Get the food, get the people, you know, get that work, get your hobby, get your project, get your interest, get whatever you need to do. Do that. Because you're attracting it. So it's like easier if you're already in that energy. And also like, you know, not having any expectations of how it manifests in your life. All right, pile 4, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. And I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 5 with a thinker card. And I paired it with the picture Jasper. We're looking at the big positive change happening for you right now. So let's start with what needed to be changed, or what you would have liked to have happened differently, or, you know, what the issue was, what needed to be changed. The Hermit in reverse. Okay. So I'm getting that you were kind of ready for this thing, but it seemed like your environment, your world, the universe wasn't meeting you halfway. It wasn't kind of showing up. So I feel like you were kind of showing up for this, and you're ready to kind of do this thing, and the universe wasn't meeting you halfway. You weren't kind of getting what you needed, which was a specific person. or people. So I got the Hermit. It says here, find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So I do feel like, and it came out in reverse. So I feel like you have been in a hermit mode for a while, and it's time for you to rejoin society, but you need to find the right group, or you need to find the right mentor, or you need the right group to mentor. So you're probably looking for some sort of something to do with your spiritual path. Like, what I have these skills, this knowledge, this wisdom, this experience. It's time for me to pass that along to the next group, or to connect with other people, to expand your practice or your business or whatever, or to just connect with groups to kind of, collaborate on ideas and work. But it feels like you've been kind of held back or stuck in that situation, maybe not finding the right people for you have that same is coming from the same place as you. So it feels like you've been kind of hitting a barrier in terms of the right people to connect with spiritually, and also the right people to connect with just socially. It feels like you've been kind of connecting with, it's not for the lack of trying. I heard that you are been checking out groups, making new friends, making small talk, checking out different workplaces or different groups, communities. It's not for the lack of trying. It's not for the lack of not putting yourself out there. I feel like you're ready to rejoin society, but you want to come back as this new version of yourself. If you've been in a hermit mode, it means you probably went through a major transformation. So I feel like you're again like nipping at the heel. I'm hearing like you're ready to get out there and do this thing, but it seems like you've been kind of held back for some reason. So let's see what the reason might be. 8 of Air. I feel like you're confused. You're like, I have no idea why is this not working for me? Why is this not manifesting in the way that I thought it was going to manifest? I feel like you put yourself out there, and when you don't find what you're looking for, you kind of go back into hermit mode for a little while, even though that's not what where you're supposed to be. I'm getting, it might have even taken you a little while to kind of continuously put yourself out there. I think that's what Spirit wants you to do, is continuously put yourself out there until you get comfortable enough to continuously put yourself in awkward situations or uncomfortable situations, and kind of not completely being yourself, this new version of yourself that you've hermited for, until you become comfortable completely being like that in front of other people, no matter who that person is. All right, so let's see, within reason. So let's see what your future is. What's manifesting for you in a very big positive way. The Prince of Winter. All right, that's like the Knight of Swords. Intellectual, determined, focused, impulsive. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problems. The need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden and unexpected changes. So I do feel like you're seeking out intelligent people, intellectuals. I feel like you're kind of in a different league, Power 5. Like, I feel like there's not a lot of people who can hang with you and your concepts and your ideas and your wishes, desires, your work, what you want to do. I feel like maybe, for example, if you're a spiritual person, you might put yourself out there and talk to other spiritual folks, but there's a lot of people who are just starting their journey, or maybe not as well versed as you, or haven't done as much experience as you, or done as much research as you, and it's kind of like you kind of get this feel of like, I might not like they might be able to learn a bit from me, but I don't feel like I want to be teaching at this time. I feel like you'd be okay with sharing your ideas if the people around you were open to it, but I feel like you're so far beyond in your knowledge and wisdom, and your light is knowledge and wisdom, that you would have to be mentoring a group that's like further along their journey. Not that you see this work as something below you or that you wouldn't do. It's just that you're looking for your people intellectuals, so people who can hang with you, people who can actually converse with you and debate with you and give you really useful ideas for something very specific and detailed. I think you need your people. Power 5. A thinker. Yeah, you're definitely an intellectual. Yeah, you like to think about things. You like to overthink about things, overanalyze things, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's only a problem if it's detrimental to your life. But I feel like Pile 5, you are at a point where it's beneficial to your life. You know how to you use it to your advantage. You know how much is healthy for you. You can keep the rest of your life in balance, and then also pursue your intellectual interests. Okay, so what are you manifesting? Chariot. Wow. So I think I think you definitely want to do something with this incredible amount of knowledge that you have, and curiosity, and like determination to kind of cut through the BS and get to the truth. I do feel truth is a big significant part of this. Like you need people to know the truth, or you want the truth to come out, or you want to figure out the best solution for this, or the best, best idea, implement the best idea. You're not afraid to say that someone else's idea is better than yours, or that or if you think your idea is better, like that you're fight for that idea. So you're definitely someone who is in the pursuit of intelligence, the pursuit of truth, and making that readily available for all. You definitely want to do something with this really special talent that you have, a really cool attribute that you have. I'm getting a high IQ. Okay, so let's see what's happening now in order to bring you into that future. I'm getting like research group. I'm seeing you working with a team, having all the resources you need, the right people to share this idea with. It could be in media, it could be a newspaper, it could be some sort of media company, or it could be research. It could be a school. It could be a university of some sort. It could be a company. It could be like a technology company, or something that's like very, very advanced. It could be a government or some sort of organization like that. But I do see you working with like a lot of people, having a lot of resources at your disposal, a lot of people that can talk to you about all these things, because they're on the same level as you, or in the same area, they're in the same projects as you. Yeah, I feel like you definitely want to make a difference, because you're like, I have this gift, I need to use it. It's your soul mission. Yeah, you have a very, very brilliant mind. You have a special way you think. You might not think it's special or all the time, or people around you might not think it's special all the time, but that's just because you're going to be meeting a lot of people who are, like-minded, and it's going to be like a melding of the minds. Definitely something where it produces something really, really special in the world. It makes headway in this technology, or this science, or this information, or it's really important. Let's see what it is. Let's see how it's affecting your life now. How is it coming through? How is this positive change coming through right now in your life? The Magician. You can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Yeah. See, you have a feeling, this idea would be successful, or you can be successful if you just had the right channels to channel these ideas, the right people to brainstorm with, or the right tools, right resources to bring this to life, yeah, you have something special going for you, Pile 5. You know it too. People might have been telling you here and there, but I think you've known it all along. You just definitely deserve and deserve to bring this to light and allow the world to receive this beautiful divine gift. Okay, what is it? 4 of air, interesting, from the 8 to the 4. Yeah, you want to bring more clarity to the world. Clarity that will put people at ease. Maybe not at first for some people, but like ultimately it will put people at ease because it's the truth, because it helps people, because it takes away fear and worry and stress for a lot of people. I feel like you're going to implement something big. You're going to bring a new technology into the world, or you're going to have some disclosure, or you're going to put some stories out there, the facts I'm hearing, or you're going to clear up some stuff, you're going to help organize some stuff, or you're going to bring in new systems, or solve some problems that people are having. Yeah, you're doing something big. You're part of a big movement here, and it's really going to help. Big things, the Chariot. It's your divine purpose. You're meant to do this. So yeah, you probably already know that you're meant to do this. What does Spirit say that is going to help you at this time to come into this energy? Shift your focus. You manifest what you need. You have everything that you need. You are everything that you need. I'm getting build it and they will come. Yeah. You know, if you put yourself out there and it's not working, that means you have to build it. You're the leader. You have to take charge. Even if you don't feel like being the leader, or even if you don't feel like doing like the business side of things, or this, administrative side of things, or like this part of it, or that part of it. Like, if you started and you start getting it going, the people will naturally come to you and be attracted to you. So just start it. Like, you could even be like, be starting this company and be like, I don't even have a legal team. I don't even have like someone to do the administrative work, or to contact these people, or I don't even have a business plan set up yet. Just put it out there into the universe, post something about it or something, and then watch everything you need start to come to you. So just take one small step, and then take another small step, and then watch things come to you very quickly. Pile 5. And then you might even like get scooped up by another big organization, or kind of merge with another company or something like that. Things will happen pretty quickly. Or you might be headhunted. But yeah, I do feel like things happen pretty quickly for you, Pile 5. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you. The Magician. Wow, are you kidding me? The Magician twice? Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Like, I feel like whatever you're gonna do, if looks like magic or seems like magic, that's why I'm getting like technology, or some sort of idea, or you solve a really, really big issue, or some sort of crisis, like, or you're part of that. You're part of that team, or whatever it is. Like, I feel like it feels like magic to people. It's like it really changes things for a lot of people in the positive. You're definitely playing out your role, what you're meant to be doing. Okay, the Magician. You have everything you need for the journey that awaits you. Yep. Having acquired all the tools and self-mastery to bring your dreams and desires to fruition, don't doubt yourself or your abilities. Move forward with confidence. Transmute any fears or insecurities that arise. You have all the power you need within you. Yeah. Because I feel like there's a little bit of insecurity or fear about, like, how do I get this started? Where do I even start? What should I even do? What if no one comes? What if I can't do anything? What if I don't have money? What if I don't have the time? What if it, like, interferes with my life? What if I suffer for it? What if it fails? All these kind of questions kind of pop up. Just start it. Just start. Just take the first step. That's all you get to do. And then you'll watch everything kind of unfold. you just have to take this first step. Everything starts rolling after that. The energy from the universe starts coming in, and it'll look like magic. It'll look like things are just kind of happening for you. Yeah, because I feel like you've been in a hermit for too long, and you're very confident in who you are, and your skills and abilities, and what your role in life, whatever that might be. Whether it's a big role or a small role, you're like totally fine with your role in this lifetime. Understanding that every role, big or small, is important, and you're happy to take whatever role that you're meant to live out in this life. And but you're part of something big, and you know it and you feel it. And it starts with just like putting it out, an idea, seeing who resonates, put your feelers out, put some ideas out, and then see where it goes. It's like, oh, well, this will be better if you do it this way. It's like, oh yeah, true. Actually, I know someone who can get me that, or I know it just starts with one idea, and then watch the ideas just start filtering in. Build it and they will come. I do see that you get picked up really quickly. So either your business picks up really quickly, or you get the right people to help kind of build it and facilitate it really quickly, or you're on the radar of other bigger organizations, and they pick up on you, and they scoop you up, or the whole, it happens very quickly. So you just gotta start it and let it go, let it roll. All right, pile 5. So I hope you enjoy this reading. If it resonated, if you liked it, I really appreciate a comment. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 6, with the exchanging gifts card, and I paired it with the rose quartz. Let's look at the big positive change that's happening for you now. So let's look at what needed to be changed, what was the issue, or something that was done with in the past. 6 of Winter, 6 of Swords. Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling, or relocating. Okay, so I'm getting this energy of wanting to move locations or wanting to travel more. And I feel like this was kind of not something you were able to do in the recent past. So it might be something that was out of your it was just not an option because of your financial reasons, or because your work was taking up so much of your time, or the people that were involved were not on the same page as you, or things just didn't align, or things didn't really work out. You kind of lost that opportunity on that place, or you had to cancel that trip, or whatever happened. I feel like you really needed a vacation, or you really want to go travel more, or you really need to move, or really wanted to move, and things just didn't work out in the past. So I feel like it's recent past for most of you. The Tower in reverse, okay, but that was a good reason. There's a good reason that you were meant to stay where you are, or where you weren't meant to travel, and I guess we'll see why. Let me see what is the good situation, positive change that's happening for you. Let's look into the future energies. What is the change going to look like for you in the future? The change that's happening now, what is it going to look like for you in the future? 8 of Winter. Okay, so you have what it takes. If only you believe in yourself, thinking that you are powerless when you are not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. The 8 of Swords here. So I feel like it's something that better than you could have imagined, and that's why, yeah, I feel like you're ready to settle for just anything, any kind of vacation. You just needed to get out. You just needed to leave. Maybe you're just kind of sick of where you were living, or sick of who you were living with, or sick of the people around you, or sick of this job, sick of this the energy here, or the weather, or lack of opportunities, or just not having enough time to do the things that you want, not having the things around you that you want, like not having enough places that you would enjoy visiting, or the kind of people you would like to bump into around you, or something like that. There's something about like, I need to get out of here, I need to get out of here, I need to get out of here energy. And Spirit saying there's a good reason that you were held here, were held wherever you were for a while. And I'm getting it's because what you are manifesting is so much better than you could have imagined. So what is it that you're manifesting? What does the future look like? Messenger of water. Okay, so wherever you're going, there's good opportunities everywhere. First of all, really awesome people, like-minded folks who care, who are kind, who want to ask how are you doing, and when they ask, they really mean it. People who have similar interests to you is easier to find. People who are more interesting to you. People who you want to engage in a conversation with or want to bump into on a night out. Just more people in general, I feel like. Or maybe less people, but the right kind of people, depending on what you want. And a lot of opportunities. More opportunities for work, more opportunities for doing things that you like, taking classes that you like, enjoying like leisurely activities more that you like, having the right kind of entertainment that you prefer, more high frequency entertainment. It just works, and more opportunities everywhere. There's like, I don't know, gardens everywhere. You can just pick fruit. You can just go to the community garden, and everything's like pretty much free, and it just works out for you. Yeah, a lot of work opportunities, a lot of opportunities to meet good new friends that you would want to be friends with. Like, I feel like some of you like, oh, I wouldn't mind just having an acquaintance, going to a store or shop or something, and then talking to people, and then not seeing them again. But these are people who you'd be like, oh, I can see myself being friends with that person. Or, oh yeah, like I wouldn't even be intimidated in asking them if they're going to that thing on the weekend, or if they know this person. Like, I feel like it's like your vibe. The opportunities seem easy, comes in more easy, and there's more of them, and it's a less daunting to kind of go take these opportunities or even seek them out and like ask for these opportunities. It just feels more easy breezy in this environment. Wow, I'm getting new special things. It's a new energy. I'm getting it seems like a fantasy world almost. It's kind of like you're living on a different planet. It's like you found your own special like Atlantis in the world. Definitely getting strong. Atlantis, I just heard Lemuria too. It's something special wherever this is. Maybe a lot of people from there that live around there have strong ancestry to those places. So it brings out the energy in you a lot as well, which is why everything seems so opportune and like synchronistic. All right, so how does this change look right now? How does this change look in the present moment for you now? How is it coming in? What's happening? How is it changing your life right now? From this to that. 9 of Spring. Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Okay, so we got the 9 of Wands here. All right. I feel like we are working on something and it's important. Okay, gotcha. All right, so Spirit is saying that like the reason that you're being kind of held where you are is because 2 things. First of all, whatever you're working on right now, so if you're like I want to get out of this like job, or I want to get out of this neighborhood, like there's something that you're working on, like whether it's a project at work, or helping like specific people that you're connecting with around you, even though you don't want to be around them, or you don't really like care to be around these folks. I feel like you're helping them in some way. So you're helping the people around you, or you're working on a really important project at work that's going to help a lot of people or bring in a lot of good energy. And then the second thing is that you're also raising the frequency of the area that you live in. So that's probably why you want to get out, because you're like the frequency isn't high enough here for me anymore. I don't know if you've picked up on that intuitively or not, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, is that like it was I'm getting at what as okay, you got guided to be where you are because at one point it did have a really, really high frequency energy. But as of late, since like, I'm getting decades, centuries, it's been kind of destroyed slowly. It's been lowered. The frequency has been lowered quite significantly. So you were kind of brought in to kind of raise the frequency of that land, of that area. Yeah, not just like the plant life, but also like the buildings and just like the general area. Not the people, but the physical place. So you are helping raise the frequency, and I'm getting like you don't have to stick around. Like obviously your energy has surpassed the frequency of where you are, so you're kind of like, I need to get out of here. But where you are right now used to have a really, really high frequency energy, and that's why you even get called to be there in the first place. But it does feel like you're just kickstarting it. If you can just kind of kickstart the rise in frequency, which is like you're one person in this huge area, and just like raising it like 0.25% higher in frequency, or even 0.5% higher in frequency, that's just unlocking it, getting the ball rolling for it to kind of start bringing in more high frequency people, or kind of the environment kind of awakening the people and forcing them to kind of raise their frequency, raise their consciousness. So it's like kind of like you just kickstarted it, and you don't need to stay around. After you do, you can go. Also, you might notice that whatever you're working on for work, or whatever you do for like kind of work, is really important. It's supposed to help a lot of people, and it's supposed to help them evolve consciously. So whatever it is, whether it's like building a building, or you're doing some spiritual work, or you're teaching people, or you're working on the trails out there, or you're prepping food in a kitchen, or whatever it is that you do, whatever you're working on now, you can feel it's like different. You feel being called to do it in a different way, or in a special way. Maybe you're working on a special project, or you're working on so just something different. It just feels like, yeah, it's connecting to a lot of people. It's hitting the community in a different way, in a positive way. So that's what's happening. Okay, so what else is happening right now to bring in these changes? Messenger fire. Okay, so we got these 2 nights, so you can see that things are happening. You are going to be moving, you're going to be grooving, you're going to be doing things, and things are going to be happening to you and coming to you as well. A lot of things happening, moving and changing. So this energy has already come in, because the Tower in reverse for me is like a positive divine event that you couldn't have planned. That was in the past, or the recent past energy. So now you're moving and shaking, and there's people coming to you. You're going to the right people. Things are like working, where I feel like before you might have felt like, why isn't anything working? Why isn't anything like happening the right way? Because it feels like everything kept getting messed up, or it wasn't the right thing, or right person, or right opportunity, or just like nothing kind of felt like it was sticking, or didn't feel completely right. That's the energy that's changing right now. Okay, Knight of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. I feel like you skip a couple of steps, because in between these cards is like the 10 of Wands and the Page of Wands. Yeah, you quickly get promoted, I'm hearing, or you quickly rise through the ranks. So I do feel like you might get promoted, and or get like another job opportunity that's like way like 2 steps ahead of where you were working before. You might think you can't handle it, but you can. You might just take a second to adjust and get a handle on things, but you can definitely handle it. Or like if you have a business, like it not just doubles but quadruples overnight, and so you kind of have to figure out how to deal with that. You know, you might be kind of like not used to the right people, places, or things coming to you, and then all of a sudden, like, all these right people, places, and things come to you, and it's like you have to discern like what's the best for you, or you know, it's like all good, so it's like really up to you to decide, and you might have to get better at making quick decisions more quickly, and not like, you know, not feeling like, oh, I don't know what the right opportunity is and what's not. They're all the right opportunities. It's just kind of like you figuring out what you want more right now. So that's the energy I'm kind of getting. So that's happening for you right now. Things are happening very quickly. I'm getting like, yeah, 2 times promotion. So you might see that in your work. Yeah, and that's going to probably bring you to leaving the area that you're in right now. Yeah. Yeah, you might be headhunted. And you might be brought to like a bigger company in another area. Or you might be able to work remotely. So you might look for, and you're getting a huge pay raise with it, obviously, too. So you probably want to move to somewhere that like you want to live, and, you know, or you want to move closer to your family, or maybe to your soul family, or, you know, yeah, because I do get this like fantasy world. Like, you're gonna feel like, yeah, these people are connecting to their ancient ancestry, to the times when, you know, things were way more magical here, and much more spiritually evolved. Yeah. So let's see what Spirit has to tell you about what you can do at this time to facilitate this change faster and better. You're discovering your life purpose. Yeah. So it did feel like, it might have felt for you that you were kind of stunted for a little while, or just like kind of like felt like you were being stuck. It's like, why do I feel stuck here? Why do I feel like anything I do is like the same thing over and over again? And there was a reason, because I feel like you're like, oh, I can just get up and move, or I can just like quit my job, I can just do this or that, but you're like, okay, let me think reasonably. There's a reason, because I feel like even if you did those things, you'd be brought back here. You're gonna finish your purpose here. And you did. And I feel like you finished your purpose in that line of work, or that career, or that project that you were working on. And also you finish your work in terms of the area that you're living in. So it's like, that's why I'm getting 2 times promotion. Oh, wow. You know, while I'm channeling these things, I sometimes like, I'm just channeling, and whoa. So yeah. So yeah, that's probably why you're doing so much work. You're doing double the amount of work where you were. The physical work that you're doing, that at your job or whatever you're working on, and the energetic work that you're doing for the area around you. I feel like there's a lot of physical work involved with that too. You might have to walk around to the places, talk to a lot of people, channel ideas for where you are. So even like, you know, 100 monkey thing. Like if you're in the area and you're like, oh, well, this area can be improved if this was changed, or if they move this here, or if they implement this, or something like that. Just giving those ideas to just like writing them down, or speaking them out loud, or posting them about it is enough. It'll transfer to the other consciousnesses around you, because your bubble is that big, your aura is that big. Yeah, so you really did help out the land there. They're really appreciative of you, and they definitely helped you out as well. You might have thought like, I could never catch a break at this place of work, or this land, or this home, or with these people, but it could have been a lot worse. The land really helped you out. So just to let you know, like, the energy is much worse where you were than you think it is. Even if you're like, oh, it's a pretty place, or, you know, there's good people here or something, it was much worse than you think it was. It's just that like the land was protecting you as well as your guides and everything. But like, because they're very grateful for you, and that's why they kind of protected you. But like some of the experiences you were meant to have, you're to relate to the place that you were in, and places that you might help in the future or have helped in the past. You increasing the frequency of this place will help increase the frequency of every place that you lived at. It's kind of like pay it forward, but it's like kind of pay it backward as well, which means that every place that you've lived in or, you know, spent a lot of time in or worked at gets an upgrade when you upgrade the energy of where you're at right now. Whoa. Okay, and then lastly, what does Spirit have to say to you? 5 of Swords. Interesting. You have the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Swords, not the 5 of Swords. A battle has been won, but at what cost? There's a bittersweet victory here, and you might be asking yourself if this was a conflict worth fighting. Forgive yourself for any role you've played and embrace the lessons and change that comes as a result. Yeah, so I do feel like, yeah, it's battle of the mind, heart, and the ego and intuition. Always trust the path of the heart. And maintain the integrity that you're flowing your truth. Yeah, because I feel like it might feel bittersweet now. Like now that you've kind of you're done with the work that you've meant to do where you are at work and where you live, the land. You might start feeling like nostalgia. Like you might feel these bittersweet feelings. You might also get like cathartic feelings about like just releasing anything, any negativity you had about the place, anything you want to, like any work that you feel like is left to do in regards to the place of work and the land that you have. And it's just kind of, yeah, I'm getting specifically like, yeah, you're not gonna stay where you are. Because if you're thinking like, oh, what if I get another place but in the same area? No, you're gonna move. For this pile, yeah, you're gonna move somewhere else to a different land, more high frequency land. Even if you feel like, oh, I'm living in high frequency, no, even more high frequency, because some of you are already there. Yeah, this bittersweet feeling. So I feel like you're gonna now start feeling kind of like, oh, but I like this place, or oh, it's really nice working with all these people and these projects, and looking back at it fondly because you know, like, you're moving forward. So that's what's happening right now. We're wrapping up these 2 places of work, these 2 things that you've been working on, and then you're gonna be set free, and then you're gonna I'm getting 2 times promotion, so that will bring you to a different location. In a different world. Yeah, exchanging gifts. So I do feel like it's like the land and you working together, and this work that you were doing. It wasn't the place, it wasn't the company or the business or the people around you. It was literally that energy of that kind of work, and that relationship had a great exchange. They used you to accomplish that kind of work, and you used the work to attain other things, other means of happiness and living and survival needs. And also the land, not the people here, maybe a bit of the nature or whatever, but like not your physical home or anything. It's like literally the land and then you, and exchanging energies. So it was really big energies that you were working with, which you might have not realized. It wasn't the people there. It wasn't the environment. It wasn't the the energies of anything else. It was literally that work energy, that works energy, and that land's energy that was exchanging energies with you. These are 2 big powerhouses, and yeah, I feel like I want to pull one more card. See. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Wow. For this deck, the 10 of Pentacles is plan for the future. So I do feel like it's very, very easy to see with this next chapter of your life coming in now. why everything happened the way it did, and it gives you so much gratitude for where you're going, and then also where you end up working next, or your next project. And the next place you go, it's very, very easy to see the people, places, and things you're meant to interact with, the things that you're supposed to work on. It comes very easily and naturally, and you're very, very abundant in it right away. All right, pile 6. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you resonated, I really appreciate a like or comment. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 7 with the Poised card, and I paired it with this Amazonite crystal. Let's look at the big positive change coming in for you. So let's look at the recent past and see like what needed to be changed, what you wanted, what Spirit wanted to change for you. Yeah, let's see what that was no longer serving you. Princess of Spring, the Page of Wands, optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic. It's a time to go after your dreams, do something that expands your horizon, and let your creativity take flight. So it seems like you're raring to go to start this new project or this new adventure. And yeah, it feels like you are in the right energy for it. So you're kind of like putting a question mark over like, why didn't it come through already? Like it feels like you're ready for this new adventure, like this new cycle, this new chapter. Something that you're willing to put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into, a lot of hard work, but you'll enjoy it, kind of thing. Yeah, so what is this? Page of Water. Okay, so the Page of Wands and now the Page of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting with this like a lot of passion, creativity, a lot of love, a lot of excitement, a lot of passion here. Okay, so you're ready to start something that you're really passionate about. It seems like you feel like you're in a good place in your life, or maybe you felt like you weren't exactly in the best place in your life, but like you're like, I'm ready to make a change, take the next step, figure out what to do. Okay, let's see what you're manifesting, because let's look into the future and see what you're manifesting. Sorry. What is this big change going to look like in the future for you? This big change is happening now. How does it look in the future? Okay, 5 of Summer. The 5 of Cups. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Focus on that which frightens or worries you. Okay. Yeah, okay. It feels like you want to just get out of this energy where you feel like it's always negative, that there's always something wrong happening, there's always like, you just want to be in a better headspace. Maybe you've had a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. Maybe you were around a lot of people that were always piling on a lot of negativity on you, whether it's at work or in the home or in the neighborhood, or the community, or the groups, or on TV or whatever. It just feels like you just want to escape that negativity, and you want to distract yourself with something that makes you really, really happy. So that's why you want to kind of be like, I'm ready to just dive into something that will make me extremely happy. Okay, so what is this thing that you dive into? Queen of Fire. Okay. It's something that you're so passionate about that you will, achieve some sort of mastery in, and then be able to teach other people about, or definitely teach other people about. Okay, so there's something that you want to be good at something. You want to be good. You don't want to be just good at something. You want to be great at something. You want to be excellent. You want to be one of the best at something, and allow that passion to drive you, give you purpose, give you focus and drive you to achieving a lot of other things in your life, and being known for something, feeling like you belong, feeling something that is like yours, and that you can like that you know, you're so well versed in it, and that you're so well known for it that you can teach others and help others with it, or kind of lead the way in this field or line of work. Okay, so what is this? What is this big change that's happening now that's gonna bring you to a place where you feel so secure in this talent or gift that you have, that you can share it with others? What is that you have? Queen of Autumn. The Queen of Pentacles. Generous, stylish, gracious, practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Okay, so it feels like you're getting, I feel like someone's coming into your life. I feel like this person is kind of already in your life. And I feel like this person is going to either help you by giving you the idea, maybe intentionally or unintentionally. Maybe like you're just having a conversation with them and it like hits you and it clicks. You're like, that's the thing I'm supposed to be doing. Or this person, like, you know, I feel like this is like a motherly or sisterly or really good friend or mentor, or just someone who's looking out for you. It can be male or female, but there's someone who kind of like checks in with you. It's like, oh, how's your job doing? Like, you know, how's the situation with your house or your home, and or you know, you just checks in on you, like someone who's kind of like a good friend or a good family member, or like just someone who's like cares for you more than just the average person. They might be looking out for you, and they'll be like, hey, I saw this thing and it reminded me of you. I think you really like it. And then it clicks for you, like, yeah, that's the thing. Or you're like, I don't know about that, but you go check it out and you're like, wow, this is my thing. So I feel like you pass on it, you're looking for your thing. You're looking for your thing, the thing that that's gonna leave a mark in this world, and for this world to remember you by. Yeah, I feel like this person's already kind of in your life. Yeah, I'm getting both. For some people, it's like they're in your life a little bit, not too much. But you at least like know of them, and have talked to them multiple times, a few times. It's a comfortable feeling around this person. Or for others of you, this is someone that's strongly in your life, but still, again, like you don't talk to them like every day or something. But like, I do feel like, yeah, you're comfortable around this person, and they know you, but you don't talk to them like too much. Okay, so what is this? Seven of Air in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Get more information. Okay, so I do feel like, wave of spirit, you're asking the universe for more information. What is it that I'm supposed to do? What is my purpose? What career should I go into? What life path should I go into? What new hobby should I do? What project should I take on? What should I invest my time in? What would I really be good at? Like what can utilize the skills and knowledge and natural talents and abilities that I have, my personality. What's this thing? What's this thing I'm getting? Like, I feel I'm getting a real sense of frustration, and I mean, I feel like you're asking your God, you're asking your universe. I'm getting a lot of people in this pile may not have straight up asked your guides, your spirit team, this question. This is a good time to do it. What is the thing that I'm supposed to be doing in this lifetime? What is my thing? I think if you straight up ask, you will receive the answer. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you about facilitating this change faster. Appreciate the little moments. Okay, so I'm getting that's not really, I'm getting like that's not very helpful from your energy, because like I'm getting that you're around all this energy that isn't working for you anymore, whether it's people, places, or things. situations, it's just not working for you, and that's why you kind of want to like, I just want to get to the next thing. I want to do the next thing. I don't like where things are in my life right now. I want to move forward, or like I've become complacent, or everything has become normalized. I need to get outside this box for a little bit. I need to kind of challenge myself, or kind of pursue something, or figure out what's next, or figure out the thing I'm meant to do. Okay, appreciate the little moments. And then what else does Spirit want to tell you? Knight of Swords. Okay. Swift as the wind, you're taking charge and speaking true. Nothing can hold you back from expressing yourself or your ideas, and you're ready to fearlessly face any obstacles or challenges that stand in your way. Be wary of haste as you share your ideas, thoughts, or feelings. Don't be afraid to seize the moment, but also allow yourself some time to plan what it is you want to communicate in a clear and concise manner. Yeah, I'm getting, this is a practice, like Spirit wants you to practice asking the right questions. And asking the right questions, asking one at a time or a few at a time. One at a time would be best, I'm hearing. Ideal, I'm getting. And then let that answer come to you, and then have the next question ready to go. So they want you to be able to kind of understand how to connect to your higher self and your intuition better, and how to receive answers from them better. They want to open up this line of communication, and they want to figure out a way to kind of facilitate easier communication with you. So this is what's happening right now. You need more information, and this energy is coming in. So this energy might be someone that's like your family psychic or something, someone in your family or friend group that's really good with channeling information, or it could just be someone that casually that Spirit uses to channel information from. But I feel like they don't even, I feel like, what do they channel for you? Let's see. The World. Wow. In this deck, the World card signifies good things to come. So yeah, big positive changes, good things to come. What kind of changes? Oh wow, the Knight of Swords again. Yeah, again, they're just emphasizing communication. So I feel like you're gonna become a real good master and teacher and leader by connecting to your intuition stronger at this time. You're gonna open up a whole line of very strong line of communication with your higher guidance. That's gonna allow you to figure out your next steps, because I feel like your path is a little bit different from Pile 7. It's about, you're so poised, you're so ripe in your energies, it too. You're like, every challenge that you face, every issue that you've come across, every disadvantage that you started opportunity with only made you stronger, only made you better, and only made you more perfect in God's eyes. So it feels like you really took the time to strengthen your energy, and you're probably I'm getting nipping at the heels, you really want, you're chomping at the bits, you really want to do something with it. And I feel like you're surrounded by such conformity and contentment and just too comfortable of energies. There's no energy moving around you. There's no ideas, there's no fresh takes, there's no good banter, there's no new funny jokes or new inspiration around you. It feels so stale around you. And so that's why you're chomping at the bits to get this new thing going. But I feel like Pile 7, there's so many good changes to come. The world card, I mean, like the things that you're gonna do, you could not imagine. You're opening up a whole new world, a whole new, not chapter, but book in your life. And that starts with opening up this line of communication to your higher guidance, and however that you believe that. Whether it's a connection to your subconscious or super subconscious mind, or to your higher self, to source energy, to God, to your angels, to your spirit guide, spirit team, to high frequency, benevolent forces, whatever it is for you. Like I'm getting like you might be even taking on a mentor that's like, passed over like scientist or like a mover, shaker, thinker, philosopher, whatever. Like whatever it is, I feel like you're connecting to like a higher mind. And then I feel like then it's going to become obvious what you're meant to kind of channel and work on. Yeah, because like, all the greats have done that, whether it's psychics or scientists, like that's what they do. They connect you with that higher knowledge, that higher mind, the Akashic records, source energy, whatever you want to call it. And so I feel like you're going to channel something specific. I'm getting, of course, it has to do something with what you've already learned and experienced, and what you kind of have, what you're able to understand very easily. There's reasons why minds like Einstein and Tesla were given these discoveries and this knowledge and wisdom, is because they had the capacity to think in that way. They've had the knowledge and skills and ability to interpret the messages and the information that they were receiving, So it's kind of like that. It's like you're kind of primed for this. Like you have the experience and the knowledge and the skill set to receive this kind of information and to translate it, to interpret it, to do something with it. So that's what the energy I'm getting for you, Pal 7. Wow, you have a really high level soul mission here. Let's see if we can get one more card. Let's see if we get anything else. Knight of Wands. Yeah. We have cups here, pentacles, swords, another cups, another wands. We got a little mix of everything here. We got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Wands in this deck. Good changes coming. Oh my gosh. Good changes coming. Literally. Good changes coming. And then the World card for this deck. Good things to come. Yeah, I think it's very hard for you and me and for anyone to see like how incredibly good your life is going to get. The incredible amount of positive change that's happening in your life. This is going to change change you from the inside out. How you perceive life, how confident you feel, purpose that you feel, determination, the importance of the work that you're doing, the importance of the events that happen, the people that you meet, the circumstances that appear, opportunities that come forward. It feels like I'm getting like you have a sense of the future. Like you can sense the future. You can tell what's going to happen. And so it's just like, I don't know. I feel like you play a vital role in securing that future, or like kind of sharing that with people to kind of let them know like it's going to be okay. It's actually going to be way, way better than okay. I feel like you're someone who's going to definitely motivate and inspire so many people. You might be writing a lot of books, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. Like I feel like, yeah, you're definitely going to be writing books or articles or blogs or whatever. You're definitely going to be giving like speeches or lectures or reading in front of a group or something. Four Swords. It's this energy of you're going to be channeling so much that you're going to be resting a lot. So it's important. I feel like you're going to have a team around you to kind of help you with this kind of work. Yeah. you have an important role here, and a big part of that is being able to channel, being able to connect to your higher guidance. I can't pick out the exact thing because it's going to be different, very, very specific, unique thing, and different for each person that watches this pile. But yeah, pile 7, very, very, very big changes. Two cards that denoted very good things to come. I think you can't even imagine the how far you're going to reach people, and how deeply you're going to reach people with what you're doing. I think you're going to have a feeling. Again, I get the sense of like you feel the future, getting like Edgar Casey, Nostradamus kind of energy. And you feel proud and happy doing what you do because it's like you make people's day. You give humanity insight into something that was never been kind of thought of before or conceptualized, or and it really gives a lot of a sense of like calm and ease and no anxiety, no stress, and a relief for a lot of people. So pile 7, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.